What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Fall Rock 22M, aka Infamous Owen, Infamous_Owen on IG. Right now I'm in OV, you know what I'm saying? But this is not a video about the neighborhood. You know, that's for another time. Today we're gonna talk about the PnB Rock situation. Now, as you can see, if you go through my videos, I don't do celebrity gossip. You know, I really don't like to cover the celebrity gossip, even though I know it'll probably bring more views and things like that. You know, honestly, I just don't like talking about people that I personally don't know. So, you know, unless I'm giving a positive light on the situation, or I'm giving a positive light on that person. But I really don't like to talk about celebrities and things like that. Not knocking nobody who does that, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, that's what makes the money right now. But we're gonna get into this situation because I'm honestly seeing a lot about people talking about, you know, his girl, you know, or the woman he was with at the time. I believe that was his baby mother or his wife, you know what I'm saying? And what's sad is that we're so quick to jump through conclusions and point blame on what happened or who's doing what or who did what or who lined up what, you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. And it's stupid because, like I said, a lot of you people don't probably know that woman. A lot of you people don't know PnB Rock. You know, so at the end of the day, who the fuck is y'all to be talking? You know, seriously. You know what I'm saying? And it's like everybody has an opinion. And as you can see, a lot of people who have an opinion probably is not from the streets. You know, because they'll sit there and say, oh, well, she lined them up. She lined them up. She dropped the location. Blah, 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 blah. But yo, I can give you like 2 or 3 different scenarios where it is that, you know, that person could have been lined up. First of all, we don't know if that person, we don't know if PnB Rock was being followed. Like, seriously, do you know where he went before or after he came to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles? Do y'all know? Y'all know where he was at before? Do you know who he was with? You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that the person in the store working the register ain't make a phone call? Not to point blame on the person in the store or employees or a manager or something, but who's to say that that person ain't pick up the phone and say, hey, yo, listen, man, we got something going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Use your brains, y'all. Third, simple, somebody passing by. You know how many times people get caught lacking just from their enemy just simply passing by? Simply just passing by. Like, you know, somebody could just be driving, look to their left or their right, and see somebody that they know getting out of the car, see somebody with some shines getting out of the car, going into the store, and it only takes it for somebody to drive around the corner and just say, hey, yo, listen, man, we gotta come up around the corner, let's get in the car and go. So, you know, like, y'all really sound crazy out here right now, man. And it's sad that, you know, the first thing y'all think of when a rapper gets killed, y'all think of the people that's closest to them. Now, don't get it confused. A lot of times it can happen like that, even in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes your own homeboy line you. But yo, y'all really went as far as saying, Pop Smoke brother lined them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when the streets were saying that, not only the streets, but people on the internet, people on YouTube. Y'all really said his brother lined him up. This is how crazy the internet goes. Now, before something happens, just think about it. You know what I'm saying? Just think. Use your fucking brain for a second. I'm not saying that it's impossible that his baby mother or girl couldn't line him up. I'm not saying that's impossible. But that's the first thing that y'all jump to. Oh, she dropped the location. Yo, anybody could have seen that person. Anybody could have seen PnB Rock. Anybody could have followed him. You know what I'm saying? Now, I say this, and a lot of y'all haven't probably been to LA before. You know what I'm saying? Who's saying that? Let me tell you something. I've been to LA like maybe 5 times in the last 2 years. And I'm gonna tell you something. LA is very tricky. It's very tricky. Like, you could be in Melrose and yo, the hood is not too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be in Beverly Hills, the hood is not too far. You could be in the 60s, and the suburbs is not too far from the 60s. You know what I'm saying? They can get to you very quickly. You know, if there's no traffic on the highway, believe it or not, man, somebody who's probably 7 miles away from you could get to you in 5 minutes. LA work like that. You know, LA network like that. You know, it's a big city, but a small community in LA. Like, they really network like that. So if you don't know the environment, you know, it's kind of hard to say, because I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah, I've been to LA a couple of times, but I don't fully know the environment like that. You know what I'm saying? I've been to a few spots in LA, but like I said, I don't sleep on LA. You know, you can't sleep on LA. I love LA. You know, I love the weather. I love the bud. I love the women. I just love the scenery. I love the beaches. But you gotta understand, man, it's a different cloud over there too. You know, rest in peace to PnB Rock. You know, it's sad that he had to lose his life like that. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part about it is that, you know, it was all over the internet for people to see. And then, you know, that's another thing. You know, people saying, oh, where was the girl at while he was bleeding on the floor? Yo, don't you understand that a lot of people cannot take carnage? There's a lot of people who's never seen a body or a bloody body around, you know what I'm saying, on the floor before the cops come. A lot of people is not used to that. You know, that's really shocking. And to think like, you know, oh man, she wasn't around to hold him and all that. Yo, until you've been in a situation like that, don't speak. For real. Until you've been in a situation where it is that you see your loved one fighting for his life, bloody on the floor, and you did something about it, unless you didn't do nothing, don't speak on it, because at the end of the day, it's making you look very foolish. You know? Now, at the end of the day, what Nicki Minaj said, listen, she has every right to feel how she want to feel. Was it bad taste that she said that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's how she feels. And in fact, she's right. Are we still dropping locations? Like, you know what I'm saying? She's right. Now, I'm not saying that girl did that on purpose, but for those that know better, you know what I'm saying? For those that know better, she's speaking for those that know better. I just don't like the fact that she said that. And I'm not sitting there saying like what she said was right, but I mean, what she said was the right thing to say, but what she said was right. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. But like I said, rest in peace to that man. But let's not jump to conclusions. You know, let the police handle that. Like they say, y'all doing the police job on the internet. Y'all doing the FBI's job on the internet. Y'all pointing fingers. That lady is mourning. And already she got a whole bunch of strangers on the internet telling her that she's responsible for her man's death. Come on, man. Y'all niggas is silly. Seriously. Cut that out, man. And I'm going to wrap this up. Y'all have a nice day.